They are expected to reconstruct and rehabilitate roads, houses, and other infrastructural damages suffered by the regions due to communal crisis. The establishment of the commissions is expected to aid in tackling ecological problems and the menace of poverty. This comes after two related bills to establish development commissions in the southwest and southeast were passed in the Green Chamber. The Islamic cleric facing trial over alleged blasphemy against Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Malam Abdul Jabbar Kabara, has had a second falling out with his defense lawyers. Malam Abdul Jabbar Kabara accused his lawyers of incompetence during hearing of the case this morning at the Upper Sharia Court located at Upper Kudu, Kano. However, the lead defense lawyer Umar Muhammad argued before the court that his client is making the allegation based on his ignorance of court procedure. Meanwhile, the court heard two prosecution witnesses and adjourned hearing to the 20th day of this month. The Emir of Kano Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero has called on the people of his domain to get vaccinated against COVID-19 virus. The Emir made the call while receiving delegates from the United Nations Children's Funds, UNICEF. Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero also enjoined his subjects to continue observing preventive measures against the COVID-19 pandemic.
Kano state governments for procuring vaccines to protect the people against COVID-19 infection, and development partners who have been providing support to ensure that Kano achieves the desired immunity. The Harmattan season is fast approaching. During this time, there is increased prevalence of influenza and Qatar. I encourage all the good people of Kano State to get vaccinated as soon as possible. Our people are enjoined to continue observing prevention measures such as correctly wearing a face mask, washing hands regularly, ensuring social distance, and avoiding large gatherings unnecessarily. COVID-19 is real. That is why we must do all we can to prevent its further spread.
That was the Emir of Kano Alhaji Aminu Ado Bayero. Super Eagles manager Garnet Roy will be among the spectators when Bordeaux takes on Nantes in a French league clash this weekend. Roy is not on a scouting mission but will be present at the stadium to celebrate the 140th anniversary of the founding of Bordeaux. Correspondent Hawa Adam Kiawa has details of this and other sports updates.
Garnet Roy joined Bordeaux in 1977 and ended a 12-year association with the club in 1986 at the age of 36 after netting 13 goals in the French top flight. Three Super Eagles stars, Josh Maja, Samuel Kalu and Moses Simon could be involved on Sunday. In another update, the management of Rangers International Football Club of Enugu have declared two of their players, Ernest Governor and Beninese midfielder Charles Tieso, to have absconded from the team. The two players are part of the squad retained for the new season, but their absence from camp without leave has now forced the Flying Antelopes management to place a notice of AWOL on them. Meanwhile, Manchester United star Jesse Lingard has revealed he was close to winning the Premier League Player for the month of March, but admitted Kelechi Iheanacho was the deserving winner. Both Lingard and Iheanacho were nominated for March's Player of the Month last season, following their brilliant performances for their respective clubs. And on tennis, Rafael Nadal says he does not know when he will play tennis again, as he aims to recover from a recurrent foot injury. The Spaniard, aged 35, last played in August at the City Open in Washington, and prior to the United States Open, announced that the injury to his left foot would rule him out for the rest of the year. Hawa Adam Kiawa, Freedom Radio.
The global news is coming to you from Freedom Radio 99.5 FM. You can send your comments, opinions, or watch us live on Freedom Radio Nigeria on Facebook.com. You can get the links to both sites on our website www.freedomradionig.com.
Duk lokacin da kake sanyi da majina, ingantaccen magani, ingantaccen taimako daga sanyi da majina. Duk inda ka tafi, duk inda ka je. Aha!
Procold na da paracetamol da kuma phenylephrine, magani mai sokaka daga sanyi da majina cikin minti 20. Procold ta kamfanin Orange Drugs Limited. Idan alamomin suka ci gaba bayan kwana 3, ka tuntubi likitanka. Procold ingantaccen magani.
Procold, sauƙaƙe Procold.
Musa, ka yi zama cikin mura da majina kafin na san labarin Mixer Grip. Na wahala sosai cikin iyalina. Na bar zuwa wajen aiki na. Kai, har sallah na daina zuwa saboda mura da majina. Amma Mixer Grip ya yi min maganinta. Ban kuma tsallake ko rana ɗaya ba. Mixer Grip? Lalle ka sha maganin Mixer Grip saboda samun sauki daga ciwon mura da kuma majina. Mixer Grip yana da sinadarin paracetamol da kuma phenylephrine.
Yawwa! Na ji sauki yanzu sosai Alhaji. Na gode.
Mixer Grip an yi shi da dangantaccen kamfanin magani mai suna Orange Drugs Limited. Idan ka ji alamomin mura da majina bayan kwana 3, ka je asibiti ka ga likita. Mixer Grip, kar ka tsallake rana.
Samu sauki daga majina.
Welcome back to Freedom Radio Global News. The World Sight Day is an annual event held on the second Thursday of October to focus global attention on blindness and other vision impairments. Correspondent Saparauti Johnny Adam takes a look at the importance of the day and files in this report.
Globally, at least 1 billion people have near to distance vision impairment that could be prevented or has yet to be addressed. Vision impairment affected people of the old age, with the majority being over the age of 50. Vision impairment and blindness can have major and long-lasting effects on all aspects of life, including daily personal activity, interacting with the community, school and working opportunities, and the ability to access public services. Recently, at the 74th World Health Assembly member state adopted 2 new global targets to eye care by 2030 to 40% increase the effective coverage of reflective errors and 30% increase in effective coverage of cataract surgery. This target will play a key role in not only increase global eye care coverage in the future, but also in delivering quality services. In this case, Dr. Umma Ado said there is a lot of cause of vision impairment and elaborate on way to take care of the eye.
We can only recognize eye infection by visiting the nearest eye clinic so that we can be able to tell the visual acuity, that is the visual assessment of the patient, including ocular examination. So after that, we can be able to arrive at the right diagnosis of an eye disease or infection. Breast milk or any other substances on the eye are completely traditional harmful eye practices, which are not the best patient or any issue because anything now to advise patient.
Dr. Umar also lists eye problem most people are facing in our immediate community.
The most commonest eye conditions, number 1, we have cataracts, we have glaucoma, we have refractive errors of different types like myopia, hypermetropia, astigmatism, and presbyopia. Then diabetic and hypertensive retinopathy always common now. So we should try as much as possible to love our eyes to stop applying any harmful eye practices.
This year, World Sight Day theme is Love Your Eyes. Safarauti Jan Adam, Freedom Radio.
Thank you, Safarauti Johnny Adam, and now the weather forecast.
Kano tomorrow morning is expected to be sunny and have a light rain at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and increase to 34 degrees Celsius with the same weather condition. Kaduna will be sunny and have a light rain at a temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and increase to 30 degrees Celsius with the same weather conditions. Katsina will be sunny and have a light rain at a temperature of 22 degrees Celsius and change to 35 degrees Celsius with sunny sky and a gentle breeze. Abuja is expected to have sunny intervals and light rain at a temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and change to 30 degrees Celsius with light cloud and light rain. Lagos will experience sunny intervals and light rain at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and change to 31 degrees Celsius with the same weather condition. Moving to Niger Republic, Maradi is expected to be sunny and have a light rain at a temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and change to 36 degrees Celsius with a sunny sky and a gentle breeze. While Zinder will be sunny and have light rain at a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and change to 37 degrees Celsius with sunny intervals and a moderate breeze. Adeleke Favourdam Lola, Freedom Radio.
From the weather forecast, we now move on to business.
The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has announced that it had engaged the staff of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the Capital Market Training in a bid to tackle financial crimes in the market. SEC described the training target enlightenment program on the capital market and investigation of capital market complaints as one of the strategies of the SEC to drive the development of the market. The Director SEC Lagos Zonal Office, Mr. Stephen Falomo, said sharing knowledge with the EFCC will help achieve a well-regulated market that will be dynamic, fair and equitable. Meanwhile, the Association of Bureau de Change Operations of Nigeria, APCON, has advocated measures to curb the continued depreciation of the naira value. APCON stated that the recent developments in the foreign exchange market have proved that the suspension of dollar sales to BDCs was not a solution to the continued depreciation of the naira in the parallel market. APCON called on the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, to restructure the BDC subsector and resume dollar sales to the public through BDCs. In view of the failure of the intervention through deposit money banks to bridge the gap between the official and parallel market exchange rate. Muhammad Abba Abdullahi, Freedom Radio.
Moving on to foreign news, United States President Joe Biden is set to meet Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta as war and a humanitarian crisis roil neighboring Ethiopia. The meeting will be Biden's first one-on-one in-person talk as president with an African leader. White House spokesperson Jen Psaki said in a statement that the leaders will discuss efforts to defend democracy and human rights, advance peace and security, accelerate economic growth, and tackle climate change. The Oval Office talks come weeks after Biden signed an executive order threatening to levy sanctions against Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and other leaders involved in the conflict gripping the Tigray region if steps are not taken soon to wind down the 11-month-old war. With this, we've come to the end of today's global news. I'm Maude Rabi'u Gwadabe, thanking you for listening.